And welcome to this week's In the Know, where we're happy to have with us in the studio Deanna Lindeman, commander of the Green Valley Sheriff's Auxiliary Volunteers. And we also have Steve Swallows from the SAV Scam Squad. Deanna, I got to tell you, it's great to see you. I hope you had a wonderful holiday. Oh, I got to turn on your microphone. Give me one second there. There you go.
All right.
Things I forget.
It's okay. I had a wonderful holiday. How about you?
It was very nice. Tell us what's going on with the SAV right now.
Okay, we're going to have an open house this Saturday, January 10th, from I think 11 to 2. There was some question. Anyway, I hope it was 11 to 2. Come and see what we do. We will have tables set out in our conference room with all of our departments, so you can come and check out every department that we have, what they do, and maybe sign up and join a class. We have a class starting in February 24th. It'll be 4 weeks long. For people who want to just do inside work, we'll probably only do it. That will only be a week. We will have classes like CPR,
Right.
defensive driving, and for those that go on to do patrol, they'll learn how to do traffic control with deputies.
Wow.
And it really is a lot of fun.
What would you say is probably the best part of doing what you do?
Well, I get to speak to the public, so I really, really love that. But I loved patrol when we were out. I also was the training manager, so I loved doing all the training classes and everything. But patrol is so much fun. We get to drive around, see people, wave to everyone, check their houses, make sure they're safe. Telecare is another one that I really enjoyed doing because I like to talk to all the people. So SAV is just a wonderful organization.
When you talk about the defensive driving techniques, these are great techniques that people can have in their everyday life as well.
Yes, we don't put people. We don't like get to drive backwards through cones or anything. They don't let us do that anymore.
That was my next question.
But we do. They teach from Pima County Sheriff's Department, the risk department, come out and teach us safe driving habits. Everyone needs to learn that you don't tailgate people, that you try to stay away at least 4 seconds behind someone, to stop at a full stop, to use those blinkers when you turn left or right.
Oh, yeah.
You'd be surprised that some of these new cars do not have that little lever on the left or right because I don't see them using them.
Right,
So,
right, exactly.
Yeah. So it's just all of us need a lesson on learning how to drive again, because as we get older, we get a little complacent. Maybe we think that that stop sign is just a suggestion instead of really a stop sign. So it's not a bad thing. And in SAV, we have to, per the Pima County Sheriff's Department, take a defensive driving class every 3 years so that we do remember that we need to be driving safely and also showing other people that we do know how to drive safely.
Well, also, it's not just that, too. We have to realize that people are on their smartphones. They shouldn't be, but they're on their smartphones or not paying attention to the roadways. So even as regular drivers, as older drivers that we've been experienced, have been on the road. See, I'm standing up for us older people.
Yes.
We know how to drive, but a lot of the people around us don't, so we got to really keep our eye open.
Yeah, and we do need to drive defensively because the other person may not be. You're right.
One of the things I know that we're looking forward to is the fraud forum. We're still working out details on this. This is going to be great. What are some of the things you're going to cover?
Well, we're hoping to cover, Steve is going to talk today about some of the government frauds that are going on. We, of course, will talk about the deed fraud that is going on, title fraud. But there's a lot of different areas that they should cover. And the big thing is preventative. I want the Scam Squad to really, I want people to know that you don't pay a bill with a gift card. Yeah. You don't pay a bill with cryptocurrency. So I want them to be aware. And you don't meet somebody in a hotel room with cash to pay for something.
Yeah, buying something off Facebook. No, you don't want to do that.
Right, exactly. So I just want people to be aware of all of it, and that's what this forum is about. With the Green Valley Council, we were talking about it, and to me it's so important that we get the word out to everybody that we can, and hopefully this forum is one of the venues that we can do that with.
Well, especially you're talking about Steve and, kind of your expertise, sir. We talk about, the scams that are going on. There are scams that it's kind of scary.
It's real scary. And I was going to talk about something else this morning, but something really has popped up in the last couple weeks, and it's impersonations, impersonating sheriff's department, sheriff's deputies, FBI, the Federal Trade Commission. All these people in our community are getting notified that they're an FBI agent and they need you to withdraw all your money out of your bank account, and because we're going to do a trace on this money. And so I had a gentleman this morning tell me that story. He had took out $47,000 out of his checking account.
Whoa.
And was going to meet up with an individual, an FBI agent, quote unquote, in Tucson. And he went. He did everything the gentleman asked him to do. Showed up to the motel, and the motel people there in Tucson came out and told him, "You need to leave because there's only two things that's going to happen. You're going to get shot or you're going to get robbed, one of the two." And so obviously the person left. And so he called us this morning, and I talked to him about it. And but that's one example. The other ones we're seeing a lot of is deputy sheriffs. People are impersonating the sheriff's department, saying you didn't make your jury duty. There's a fine for that, and you need to pay $3,000. Give us your routing number and your account number, and we'll just take it right out of your account.
And these are all, when you say impersonating, they're doing it over the phone.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's not like somebody's coming to your house and they show a badge. And if that ever happens, what do they do?
Well, in general, what I always tell people, especially on the phone, that's predominantly how this happens, is to listen to what they tell you, get off the phone, hang up, and then do your own investigation. Call the sheriff's department, find out, did Deputy so-and-so really call, and do I really owe this kind of money? Do a third party, I call it a third party, call yourself. Don't ever use a phone number that they give you.
Yep.
And do your own investigative work. You're your best investigator yourself.
Are you still seeing cases, Steve, of people using artificial intelligence to make the phone calls that sound like your daughter, your son, your mother, your brother?
We haven't seen a lot of that, but I know it's available, so I would assume we will start to see that coming more and more.
Yeah, I talked with a cyber expert, anti-terrorism guy who used to work with the FBI not long ago. He's got a new book out, and he said, question everything.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Everything.
And this is important that people come out to learn more about these scams. There's an IRS scam, too, I know, that we've heard about.
Well, it's coming up. IRS is big. Taxes are coming up, in April. So just be aware. If you should never, ever be notified by the IRS directly. If you are, again, use the same method of writing everything down, getting off the phone. Don't let them keep you on the phone, because that's always one of their big tricks, is to keep you on the phone. Get off the phone, call IRS directly, and talk to a customer service rep, tell them what happened, and verify that what they're telling you is true or not.
It doesn't hurt also to set up your account with the IRS to their official website, irs.gov. That way, if you have questions, you can get answers.
That's true too. Yes.
Yeah. What other common frauds are you seeing in Green Valley?
We talked about it today. Publishers Clearinghouse has come
gone.
back.
Yeah.
I just got the call too.
No.
I did.
Oh.
And
I
I
hung
had-
up on him though.
And I had one lady call me this morning, and she had gotten that same phone call. So that's making its rounds again as well.
Yeah, Publishers Clearinghouse is gone officially.
Yes.
So, oh
Yeah.
boy, that's just great. Thank you, Ed McMahon. Awesome. Now, if people want to get more information, and you have some hours too that you want to share with us, right?
Yeah. First thing, we'd like to make sure the public knows that we give out free presentations. Generally, they take about 45 minutes to an hour. It's a very good, informative presentations, as Deanna just mentioned. We'll come out anytime to do it, as long as it's in the Green Valley area. We can't go outside of the Green Valley area. But give us a call, set it up, HOAs, GVR clubs, anything that you have a group together, the Elks Club, anything. Just give us a call, and we'll set up a presentation. That's how we get that information out. I take all these different phone calls that I get, and I give them back to the public, so the public is aware. The last thing I'd like to mention is we have a very good team at Scam Squad. Our office hours for the winter is Monday through Friday, 9 to 3 now.
Okay.
So give us a call, and we can help you work through any kind of issues you might have.
And you don't mind getting the calls from people who say, hey, I got a weird phone call today, or I got this weird email, or a letter in the mail. You'll help people out with that.
Yes, we do.
All right, very good.
We have people stop in and talk to the Scam Squad, and there's no problem with, if they have a letter that they are not sure if it's a scam or not, bring it in and let our people look at it, because they're very knowledgeable. They will make phone calls for them sometimes, so they really will dig into it for us.
I know one of the things, too, I heard I like to share, since we're talking about this, is many people get their W-2s, or, they get this time of the year for taxes. Make sure it's coming from the place where you did work, or you have a mortgage, the whole bit, or for the 1099, because the problem is people send out the PDFs. PDFs could be laced with ways to attack your computers, so something to think about. Anyway, good stuff. I always love having you in here. If our listeners want to get more information, Deanna, where do they go to?
You can call our front desk. It's, 520? Yeah.
There you go.
I forget.
We're in the 512.
Is that where we are? Okay. 520-351-6744 is our front desk. If you need any kind of information, you can call there, and they can send it to whomever we need. The Telecare number is same thing, 520-351-6706. And we have our Scam Squad number. Please call them if you need them, 520-351-6715. And our recruiting, if you're interested in joining us, is 520-351-6746. You can also reach us at the website gvsav.org.
Awesome. Great information. Thank you so much, Deanna. Steve, thank you for coming in. And, of course, In the Know is brought to you by the good folks over at American Southwest Credit Union.